should have took a picture of that damn CVS.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's because all them CVS closed.
Yeah.
But I was with my rib when I had started seeing like articles about what is it called, Bed Bath and Beyond closing. So we stayed by one. And I went up in there, bro. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm talking about everything must go, stickers on everything.
Oh, damn.
Like it had for the shelves. I mean the shelves, but the shelves that are barely full.
Yeah. All good.
I'm all good too. Alright, Shalom. Out here again, another opportunity to make our call and election sure. Before we go any further, we're going to face the east. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakat Radash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, teach well, teaching this truth in its entirety. Also double honors and a shalom to all the other elders that's pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. It's your brother Hope, Grace, and Mercy.
And this is Brother Love.
All right. And through the power of the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we out here meeting up again in Louisville, Texas. And we're going to start the camp off with a couple of articles from the end time headlines, as we always do. All right, the first one I'm going to bring out, it says, CVS forced to close 900 stores by the end of 2014. 10% of all its shops amid rampant increase in shoplifting. Yeah, and I've been seeing that for like the past year, very strong. A lot of CVS's and Walgreens and stuff getting hit up. I'm talking like walking out, each person walking out with like, 100, 200 items in a bag. Like I've been seeing it all year. And also, we know that this devil always got a trick up his sleeve. All these CVS is closing. You know what I'm saying? 900 buildings just gonna close. Those I believe, me speaking as a man, that's gonna also be the concentration camps too. Like I was listening to one of the elders talk about how they don't gotta build no FEMA camp. You know what I'm saying? Your Walmart can be a FEMA camp. The CVS, all these stores. Yeah, but this place is getting amped up though. All right, what's that other article? Oh, it's this one. The one I sent to you, I didn't take a picture of. I didn't get it.
Okay. Oh, that one, yeah.
You can see it, I don't have it.
Okay, that's good. This one here?
Yeah. All right, this was from the End Time headlines as well. Says, Putin to stage first nationwide exercise simulating nuclear attack from the West a day before nationwide emergency alert test on October the 4th. So, hey man, we waiting on the Lord. We waiting on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We moving when he moving, but we still measuring the times diligently. And when we see these things happening, or they coming out with it, hey, we being wise and watching. We still watching, but that's just music to your ears when you read stuff like that, man. Because the average Jake, they don't have a clue. They don't even care. They can care less about what's going on in the country, what's going on, and on the TV screen. They just more concerned about what's going on in their hood.
And the Lord said that, our people don't care. He said, my people don't consider.
They do not consider.
Not only who they are, but the Lord and his word.
Right. They don't even consider, they don't even care that they link to a true power.
Yeah, they don't know they part of something.
Right, they don't know that they part of something, the most important thing in the world. Right. This other article says Russia indefinite ban on diesel exports threat to disrupt global shortage. Yeah, man. know, get this devil all you got, man. You know, and also we know that, you know, it could be a possible government lockdown. A government lockdown by the end of the day. And shalom to the brother Jonathan Barak.
Hey, Shalom,
Yeah, but you know, just reading this stuff, man. You know, that's how you know what I'm saying, we in the spirit. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we're a part of that elect number, because the world get happy about, you know what I'm saying, certain things, man.
These niggas, bro.
Right. No patience, man. I'm gonna be like the evils, man.
That's the growing evils, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I'm gonna end it off on that. That's just those few articles.
And yeah, and then the articles that the brother brought out, that illustrates the growing evils. Mm-hmm. Like I think the first one was like 900 CVS stores closing. Why? Because of increase in theft. Theft gonna lead to shortages. And, you know, this gonna lead to things closing down. Things closing down gonna lead to famines. The full storehouses being found empty. And that's gonna lead to what? People rioting and invading one another for the lack of goods.
Desperation.
So yeah, that's what contributes to the growing evils. Then I think you said Russia, what they doing, a nuclear
They doing a
test?
They doing a simulation.
Simulation.
From a nuclear test from Babylon.
Yeah. So yeah, when you do a simulation, you testing because you anticipate something. So Russia getting ready. Hey, that's the growing evils. And then the brother brung that Russia gonna contribute to the ban of, was it diesel fuel?
Diesel.
So that
exporting diesel.
Exporting diesel. We know Russia got all the resources. That's gonna contribute to diesel, oil, and gas shortages in America. And that's going to cause what? Hyperinflation. So that's the growing evils. And the gas prices is part of that growing evil, because everything in the store going to increase. That's going to contribute to shortages as well.
Yep.
We dig it into people invading one another.
We definitely at that moment.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, yeah. You know, so the evils are growing, which is the title of the lesson. You know, people think they in good case right now,
right?
Because stuff is still up and running, but this will be that what people call the boring part of the movie. Mm-hmm. Especially those with a short attention span or they lacking wisdom. You know, it's hard for them to stay tuned in when stuff is steady.
Yep. And the true believers, you know what I'm saying? We the ones looking at we the ones viewing the movie like, I mean, this is just a part of the movie. We know this is wrote in the script, but we also know about the action part. You know, like when you watch the previews, you see all the action parts that you want to. I can't wait to see that part.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we that's how we are. In the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Knowing the scriptures and the prophecies and the things that's coming, what's coming next, what has to come. So, you know, we might be at that boring part, but not if this your favorite movie. You know what I'm saying?
You like all the movies.
You like every little detail about the movie.
Yeah, because we see the little details as it's happening, little details that people miss in the movie, like we see it.
Yeah. You have those people, you know, like, I mean, you know, illustration like the prophets. They tell you the detailed things on how and why this is happening or why that happened in the movie and stuff.
Yeah.
You know? All right, so you got the title?
Oh, yeah, so the title is The Growing Evils. Yeah, because the evils are growing upon the earth right now. And it's going to come suddenly.
Shalom to the brother True Jew. Audio always audio on that.
Hey, Shalom Makia, Shalom Malak. Shalom Bashim outside Barakatah.
All right, we're going to start off coming from the book of Luke, chapter 12 and verse 49. Wait on you.
I'm there.
All right, and it reads, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I, if it be already kindled?
Yeah, so the Lord coming to send fire on the earth, and that fire really represents judgment. Which we're going to show that in the next precept, which we see fires on the earth right now. even if it is by Esau direct energy weapons, we know it's Yahweh Bashim Yahushua who gave Esau the wisdom and knowledge to perfect his sword to make direct energy weapons. Then you got, you know, wildfires, you got volcanoes. Well, it's gonna be a nuclear war. That's gonna be another fire.
That's gonna be the ultimate fire. Right
Yeah, that's gonna be the top, the perfection of that prophecy. But that's all for judgment. And the growing evils that we see growing upon the earth, that's that fire too. That's the furnace of affliction. So whether it's a literal fire or a famine or a shootout or hyperinflation, that's all part of that fire.
All the things going out, all the things that's happening all throughout the four corners of the earth, you know. You know, Babylon being exposed to being weak. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Them fires too.
Yeah.
You know? Them fires that's happening too, you know. Possible government shutdown.
I forgot about that. That's part of that growing evil.
Yeah.
The government talking about shutting down right now. I think Esau bluffing, you know, because Esau's scared, but hey, eventually they're not gonna be able to talk or negotiate about it.
Right.
It's just gonna have to shut down.
Yeah, every country, I'm pretty sure every country has its troubles, you know, but it's possible wartime and we having Babylon having problems out here at home. You know, so it's like you looking at your enemy, you know what I'm saying, out the window from afar, but you also, you know what I'm saying, got like your nagging wife in your ear. You know what I'm saying? You ain't took care of this.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We possibly, well, not we, because there ain't no damn we. Babylon the Great could possibly be, you know what I'm saying, entering into World War III, and we got financial woes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we know that it's just going to keep on happening to this devil. It's just going to keep on happening.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I wanted to bring this out. You said that we done missed a World War III. I got a little screenshot. It reads, and this from the mouth of Putin himself. He said nuclear weapons are a gift from God. That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
Nuclear weapons. Oh yeah. So it says nuclear weapons are a gift from God, ready to be used on the West. That's the growing evils. And then the brother brung out, they're gonna have a simulation, a test run. Hey, so they ready to use it.
Bring it out, bring them out, bring them out.
It's hard to yell.
Right.
When the missiles in your house.
Yeah. On their way.
Yeah.
Next precept is coming from the book of Jude, chapter 1 and verse 15. And it reads, to execute judgment upon all and to convince all that are ungodly among them of all their ungodly deeds, which they have ungodly committed, and of all their hard speeches, which ungodly sinners have spoken against him.
Oh yeah, so the Lord is sending fire upon the earth. You know, that fire takes place in many forms, but as a form of judgment. Like the brother read, to execute judgment upon all. You know, judgment is not going to just be on the house of Israel no more. The Lord about to get all you other nations involved, all the nations that are at ease.
This ain't that period where Yahweh Shem Yahushua winked at our ignorance. You know what I'm saying? And this time we ain't in that time period no more. You know, we supposed to be repenting. You know what I'm saying? Returning back to our true power. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, this is not the time for correction. We supposed to be purging out. You know what I'm saying? Sinning less, offending less. You know, like. Even though we know brothers coming into this truth at different times, and certain brothers have more wisdom, or you know what I'm saying, knowledge and stuff like that. But hey, you know, it's just still a blessing to be in this. You know what I'm saying? To be able to hold on, you know what I'm saying, to the plow and do the work.
Oh yeah, straight up. Well, I thought about something too. Luke 12:49, the Lord said He come to send fire on the earth. When we know that fire represents the judgment, the evils. Well, a fire grows. You know, forest fire don't just happen, it has to grow. Just as well as the evils here in the earth. And that's the Lord's judgment. The Lord's judgment is going to grow with the evils in the earth. You know, we see judgment every day, but it ain't hit the point to where the population of the earth is actually decreasing yet. That's when everybody gonna start paying attention.
And when people be like wondering how did that fire come and devour so quick? Well, you didn't see when it was a small fire.
Oh yeah, that's
You know
part of
what I'm
that.
saying?
That's cold. That's part of that growing process.
Yeah.
You don't see it when it's small.
Yeah.
Like when you say when you watching a movie, you might miss a certain detail, but don't realize that part that you missed.
Right.
It's part of that process of the building up. So things like Russia not sending out diesel fuel, increasing gas prices.
Right. It's gonna increase the gas prices.
Them important details.
Right now we at $3.35 for a regular unleaded. But you know how brothers up in been posting like on the West Coast. Well, they getting taxed.
The other day at 7.
They had
something
like
that?
7, bro. One of the brothers was like $7 for the cheap gas. Man, you know. And that's how some people continue to walk in their pride because they ain't seen nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? Even though we talking about some gas going up, but I'm just saying overall, some people ain't seen it, you know. The Lord done blinded them from seeing all kinds of things, but a time is coming when it's gonna be right in your face.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? There'll be nothing you can do about it. It's gonna just be too late, a perfect timing for you.
Yeah.
You know, that's definitely where we in right now, man.
Man, let me keep pull up Luke 21:26.
I get it here.
That's one of my favorite precepts. Like the brother say, you know, prophecy ain't hit their face yet, but the day's coming. You know, prophecy gonna be up in everybody's face,
Right.
and then that's when they gonna care. That's when they gonna want to consider. Because remember, the Lord said, "My people don't consider."
You said
Well,
Luke 20 what?
21:26.
Go ahead. What you say?
Oh no, that was it. But yeah.
Right
Like the
in
brother
their
say,
face.
when it comes, it's gonna be too late.
It's too late. Day too late and $1 too short.
Yeah.
All right, this is the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 26. Men's heart failing them for fear.
Man's heart failing them for fear. Hey, most of these men, and and of course the women too, everybody in great pride right now. You know, nobody got fear of the evils that's growing upon the earth right now.
Right.
But it says man's heart failing. This ain't you just being scared. This ain't you, your heart melting, going to your stomach.
Right.
It says your heart failing you.
Heart
People
failing.
giving up the ghost altogether, or just people, they completely losing their mind.
Right. Like, can't take it.
Yeah,
It's too much.
yeah,
You know, instead of them continuing to wonder why is all this happening, it just took them out.
yeah. Or they gonna take themselves out. Like
Yeah.
I can't deal with this.
Starting back up, Luke 21 and verse 26. Men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
So man's heart's gonna be filling them for fear, anticipating the evils that's growing upon the earth. The fire, the fire as a metaphor and fire as a literal sense that's coming to the earth. People gonna be like, dang, gas $9. They saying it's going up to 11 by tomorrow.
Yeah, going to the store, you know what I'm saying, walking out with 6 items and you just spent $155. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know you spending $155. One of those reasons being an increase in gas prices,
Yeah.
along with many other things. And or you go into a store one day, let's say you got 11 things on the list, but you only walk out with 7. And out of your pride and ignorance, you be like, I'll come back to the store in a couple days, they'll have it.
Yeah.
And you go back to the store, they got less than they had before.
Less than they had before. Should have got it when it was a chain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish this off. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
So that's Esau, the rulership of the earth. The heavens dictate what goes on below. It's the same as Esau and his rulership. Even they gonna be shaken up. These same Klaus Schwab, these other Edomites that's effing up everything right now, even they gonna be in fear.
Yep. And let me grab this real quick. Because when we were talking about you know, gas and stuff going up. It says, this from the end time headlines, it says, homes are now unaffordable for 99% of the nation for the average American.
See, that's the growing evil. don't nothing just start off at 99%. It gotta grow to that. So home was unaffordable once upon a time for 25% of Americans.
Yeah.
Now that evil of hyperinflation and tax, etc., that'll increase to 99% of people can't afford homes.
Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
That thing went from 25 to 75, 50, 75 to 99%. Bro, you got people they low key trying to kill themselves trying to get them a house, man.
Oh,
hey, Hey. Be happy with what you got, man. Me, I'm chilling, man. I don't want no new nothing.
Man, straight up.
I don't want no new car.
I don't even want the house.
Right,
if
man.
I want with my girl, bro, I don't know how I be living, bro.
Right.
Man, forget all this.
What? I know it ain't time to call to cancel your credit cards yet, but hey, man, we almost there, man. Yeah. All right, let me get back to it. Left off from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 25, starting at verse 31. All right, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 25, starting at verse 1. A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord hath a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, said the Lord.
So yeah, we got that the Lord gonna send fire on the earth, and that's the judgment. So what? To execute judgment upon all. Why? Jeremiah 25 and 31, because the Lord got a controversy with all the nations.
Right.
He's gonna plead with all the flesh by fire. I think that's Isaiah 66, 15 through 16. And plead meaning to judge all flesh by fire. Fire in the metaphor sense, but in the literal sense as well.
All right, and then when it says a controversy with the nations, you know, just to add on to it, hey, a controversy with the nations, that ain't a good thing.
That's the Lord got a problem.
He got a beef,
and that includes Israel.
Yep. All right, picking back up at 32. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation.
It's going to be worldwide evil. You got our people, it's a big movement. Let's go back to Africa because America going downhill. Right. Or let's go to Australia, as far as possible away from the United States. You know, Australia, they worse off than America.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
So this great evil, this fire that the Lord's sending, he said the Lord said he come to send fire on the earth.
Right.
That ain't just America. Wherever is landing people at.
Right. You leave here and try to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? The wicked Esau gonna meet you there.
Yup.
He'll be there waiting on you when you get off the plane.
Yup.
Relocating, we're here too.
Yup.
All right. And a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coast of the earth.
Hey, that great whirlwind. That's that nuclear destruction. That's going to be from coast to coast, one end of the earth to the other. And that symbolizes what the Lord is doing. The evil that's going to go throughout all of the earth first, being topped off by a whirlwind. That destroying wind, the nuclear destruction.
How about some of y'all shot teasing this place? Or torturing this place?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
All right, picking back up 33. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground.
So that's ultimately what the Lord is coming to do, is reason to send fire on the earth, to execute judgment upon all. And when it's all said and done, the slain of the Lord gonna be worldwide. It ain't gonna be nowhere you can run or escape. to flee from the judgment of the Lord. And it said nobody gonna lament or bury you. Because anybody who would care or be sad that you dead, they're gonna be dead with you.
Right.
The Lord's elect not gonna care. We not looking back.
Right.
We moving on like Lot did. Noah didn't look back. Noah, when it's time to shut that ark, Noah locked it up, locked it down. That's us in the spirit.
That's the time that we in, man. You know, that's the time we in. We know why the fire this big. You know, we seen it at a blaze miles away.
Man, that's bold right there. Oh, how you said we seen the fire miles away when it was small? The scriptures say coming into the sight of the Lord's clearness. So we're not looking through the eyes of normal men. We got the eyes of the Most High. So we can see the danger from afar off.
It's kind of like when we was kids, you were at school or, you know what I'm saying, somewhere hanging out with your friends, and a fight break out, we would all run to them to see who fighting and stuff like that. Fight. But now we wiser. We see a fight breaking out, we backing away. You know what I'm saying? We see the danger of what's going on because, you know, like so many places all throughout, you know what I'm saying, you know, having these curses on us, that's one of the number one ways that Jake died. You know what I'm saying? Dying from getting shot, you know what I'm saying, at a fight or something. You know
they watching.
Yeah. So, hey man, you just having this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man, you know, we all supposed to be growing in grace, you know, but we supposed to be making some better decisions as well, man.
Man,
keep things that we know.
You got the Proverbs 22 and 3.
Come on. I'm gonna keep it in this place.
Yeah, it's better. Like the brother said, you know, coming to this word and through the power of Spirit Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, the fire not gonna have to get big and out of control for us to notice it and want to take action. We saw it miles away when it was a small fire. And what's that small fire? The mild inflation that we got now. The wars 22. And the rumors of wars right now.
Proverbs 22.
Yep, 22 and 3. And this is what the brother was saying in the spirit. We saw the fire before it got out of control.
All right, this is Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 3. And it reads, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
Go ahead, my man.
You got it. I start over and stop right there. A prudent man foreseeth the evils and hideth himself.
Yeah, like the brother said, you know, we foresee the evil. And it's not like when we was kids, we see a fight break out, we run to it, we stepping back now. Right. That's the trait, characteristic of being a man. You know, you take cover from danger. It's not in a child to recognize danger. You know, it's not in their mind to do so. Right. To recognize it.
To fear, to calculate that that's danger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, but you know, we young, having them young minds. You know, and this truth, even though we come into this truth like babes, you know what I'm saying, we growing spiritually. You know, so hell no, I ain't running to no fight. You know what I'm saying?
And that same as our people run into protests.
Oh yeah.
And what was it, the NFAC, the No Fuck Around crew?
Yeah.
They was talking about they gonna shoot at Esau if Esau starts shooting at us. That's the equivalent of running to the fight. The Lord ain't command you to do that.
I was this off the subject, but man, I seen a gun Esau got. Man, it shoot like 3,000 bullets in 1 minute. 3,000 bullets, bro, in 1 minute.
Esau gonna be on the street with it.
Yeah. That ain't something he gonna take to the jungle and shoot down animals. He gonna be out here with that, man. That's another piece of the fire.
Straight up, it ain't enough animals in the woods. And then Esau, not really that good of a hunter. Esau not really that good at hitting animals that's in the midst of moving. The animal gotta be asleep, or the Esau gotta lay a trap. Well, the people will be easy targets. So Esau gonna let that firepower loose on the people. That's the only target that's easy enough to hit.
All right. But the simple pass on and are punished.
Yeah, the simple not gonna recognize the danger firsthand. And simple-minded being in the mind state of a child. So our people in America are like children. They're not recognizing any of the danger, any of the evil that's growing upon the earth right now. And so what's gonna happen? Hey, they're gonna pass on. That's a polished up way of saying that you're gonna die for not seeing the danger.
All right. Picking back up, next precept is coming from Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Yeah, so a minute ago we got Lord gonna send fire on the earth to execute judgment upon all. Got the slain of the Lord gonna be from one end of the earth to the other. Well, it's gonna be many days that the Lord gonna be out here killing. Well, through those days, we're gonna have divine intervention. Michael, the holy angels, ultimately Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh Shai gonna top off our deliverance by us being up on a chariot. Hey, but it's going to require divine intervention. It's going to be a time of trouble unlike anything you can imagine. Never seen before. That's the growing evils. And the Lord says it's going to be a time of trouble such as never was. It's not going to just be like that just overnight. It's going to grow into that.
Yeah, it's growing into that right now.
So when the days come, you know, I know I don't want to hear nobody asking what's going on, what happened.
Right.
What's the song? I it was all good just a week ago.
Yeah,
it was all good a week ago. I don't want to hear none of that. It was the evils are going to morph, grow, expand into that time of trouble such as never before.
And all these people that think that they in a good case, yeah. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, when he let them evils really get loose, these people gonna think that they stepped in the time machine. You know what I'm saying? The things that he gonna have happen around here, man. Because we know that we one more day closer. You know what I'm saying? They not even thinking like this. They not 2/3 of our people. They not in the spirit of thinking like what's gonna happen after this or what's gonna happen. They just wake up one day today and they planning for their future. So they not planning for no future of no substance because they trying to plan their future to continue to be here.
Yeah, like you said, you know, they wake up, had no thought of the evils. That's being simple-minded. Because what a child do? A child, the first thing they do when they wake up is they want to eat and they want to play. That's the same with our people. First thing they do when they wake up, after they come eating some food, they're smoking the blunt, it's either getting to the money or what we gonna do today.
Yep.
They not taking no thought of the evils that's coming. No, they gonna the simple pass on and are punished. Yep. But a prudent man foreseeth the evil.
Right. So like, you know, when I wake up in the morning, I know the evils that's coming. So, you know what I'm saying? To keep myself out the way, the first thing that I do is, you know what I'm saying, I go to my place of prayer in my house. You know what I'm saying? Before I do anything, you know. Because I don't want to pass on and be punished. I know these things. We know that these things are gonna happen. We know that these things are gonna happen. You know, can we put a date on it? No, because no man can do that. But we know that these things will come to pass, man. And I want to be good in that day. Me, my household. You know what I'm saying? This brother, all you sincere-hearted, true believers, man. You know, that's how all I wish. That we all be saved in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Those who standing up still for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
We seeking cover.
Seeking that cover, man. That strong tower.
Shalom to my cousin, Yasha Allah 144.
Shalom.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatah to you.
Let me grab one of the precepts the brother True Jew posted.
Hey, bet.
Right? He posted Matthew chapter. Let me put when I put my son behind that camera, I can see it better.
Okay. I'll go to it. Matthew, what is it?
Matthew 13, I got it. Matthew chapter 13 and verse 16, and it reads, all right, I can read it like that. Okay. Matthew chapter 13 and verse 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear.
Yeah.
We blessed.
Yeah, what does it mean? Blessed are your eyes, they hear, and blessed for your eyes because they see, and blessed are your ears for they hear. You're going to be blessed because you're going to remain alive.
Yep.
The eyes and ears that allowed you to foresee or to forehear the danger, to hear the warning and take cover, that's what contributes to you being alive.
Right.
It ain't just, oh, thank the Lord, I can see now. I can see clearly. No, you're going to remain alive when everybody else dropping because they fail to recognize the danger.
Like, dang, man, we gonna be stepping over bodies like it's dog crap on the ground, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Funeral homes would love to be in business around that time, but shit, they gonna be the ones that's the dumb.
Oh,
you know?
dang, that's cold, yeah.
If they don't come back to y'all by Shimmy Shot, they're a part of, you know what I'm saying, the 12 tribes of Israel. You finna grab something?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Okay, getting back to it. 2nd Esdras, chapter 14, and starting at verse 16, and it reads, For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
So yeah, greater evils are
evils.
going to be done. That's a time of trouble such as never was. That's the growing evils. Right now, it's very evil. It's very wicked out here. But there's going to be greater evils going on in the earth.
When you think about it, there's all kinds of evils going on right now. Scripture says greater evils. So how much more? You know what I'm saying? For all you that walk in great pride, for all you who you can't get with it, you just don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that that's what the Bible is saying. But hey, stick around. You know, I don't want to spoil it for you too much. You know, but the Lord said there's going to be greater evils going on right now in the times that's coming.
Yeah, so just use your imagination.
Right.
That's what's going to be going on. It ain't going to be nothing that you can think of that ain't going to be happening. Because you can't think of nothing that the Lord ain't thought of.
He put that thought in your head.
Yeah. So, and even with that, things that you can't imagine, that's what the Lord going to have out here. Say He's going to have newly created creatures full of rage.
People wicked, gone crazy in the brain, being able to perform their like deepest, you know what I'm saying, sickening acts. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever, you know?
Yeah, that's the growing evils. Evil's gonna grow to greater evils.
Yep.
So, like your brother said, it's gonna be like people stepped in a time machine. It's gonna make what's going on now look like nothing.
Right. It's gonna make what's going on right now throughout the four corners of the earth look like a soccer game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the spirit. My girl at a soccer game right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hey. All right. Next precept is coming from 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and verse 6, and it reads, For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
So so there's going to be greater evils, and that's going to that's going to contribute to wickedness exceedingly polluting the earth. And then 2nd Esdras 14-17, it says, For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. So through the process of time, as time continues, the earth gets older, and the evils are going to increase. That's why you hear previous generations say that this generation, the earth is worse than it was when it was growing up.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to happen.
Right.
The world getting weaker or more wicked through age. Yep. So as the evils are going to get worse. they're gonna be greater evils here in the earth, because as the days go by, it's gonna get more and more wicked, and that's the growing evil.
And this the part of the, and we get to the part of the movie for the people who don't have no patience. You know, although you know what I'm saying, you didn't have any patience.
If that's an apartment complex.
Yeah. Let me see.
My GPS is lagging. It's not showing me.
Nah, we not from out here. We just beat up out here. Is it your phone hot?
It's battery snap.
Man. I don't know if you're able to find a place with some Wi-Fi to get it to catch up. That might help. You know, we not from out here. Oh yeah, for sure. Where you from? That's cold.
See, man,
That's
I'm telling you.
cold.
Because think about it. As long as we've been coming out here, we don't know all these people. But we know their faces. I ain't never seen him walk through here.
That's cold.
And then for him to, you know, even though we don't care, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But somebody who's been out here seeing us, they don't walk up to us and ask us no questions.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you know he ain't from here.
That's the growing evils. Hey, it looked like he a military age, you know, military dude.
Yeah, like them videos that's been going out, man.
You just got here, already got a phone, you already got a destination.
Destination.
Like, usually when somebody just get here from another country, they don't be out exploring too much.
They low
Let's
key.
say with a chaperone, or something. And that's like the Venezuelan brothers last week.
Yep.
They speak a lick of English.
Speak a lick of English, man.
But they knew where they was going.
Yep.
We gonna get back to that.
Okay.
That's the growing evils.
Yep. And also, let me grab this right here.
Yeah.
The brother posted Proverbs 28 and verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. Ooh, that's some fire.
Yeah, evil man don't understand judgment. They don't even consider. I think Daniel 12, one of them precepts say none of the wicked shall understand. So this fire that's coming out upon the earth, we understand that it's judgment. It's necessary. The death of the 2/3 of our people, we know that's a necessary sacrifice for the betterment of the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect.
Right. They don't understand it. They don't understand the judgment. They don't understand the things that's happening to them. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, you know, you get a Christian that's happy they got some understanding of some of the precepts, but then their cousin died. Now they all brokenhearted. They all messed up. Well, if you truly understood the scriptures, you understood the death for whatever reason was necessary to the Most High. You understand that everything has a time and place.
Yep.
You understand death. So we understand that.
And shalom to the sister Saraya Mula. Shalom to you, sister. Yeah, and the brother True Jew said, Khan, they got a lot of new Russian and Indians out here. Yeah, we've been seeing them people, you know what I'm saying, just getting here. You know, that's the second time we done experienced that.
Second week in a row.
Second week in a row. Last week we had 3 brothers from Venezuela.
Mm-hmm.
3 brothers from Venezuela didn't speak no English. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and we get you in a minute. That's a bad. Yeah. Hey, that was either coming here on some kind of military assignment, or they might have been released from prison. But let's say that for a minute.
Okay, come. All right, starting back up. Next precept is coming from Revelations chapter 18 and verse 5, and it reads, "For her sins have reached into heaven, and Yahweh thy power have remembered her iniquities."
So yeah, what did we just get? That the world gets weaker or more wicked through age. So the evils are going to increase because the wickedness is increasing. And then like the brother just read, that wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth. And now we reading, the Lord said that the sins of this place have reached unto heaven. Meaning there's no, and we know that that there's pretty much saying that there's no limit to the wickedness that's done in this place. You let this place go on forever,
Right.
and the wickedness would exceed it would exceed that.
Right. It has to be destroyed.
Uh-huh.
Flood-like behavior going on. You know what I'm saying?
That's
All
cold.
throughout all
That's
throughout the
cold.
corners of the earth, and especially in Babylon.
Flood like, yeah.
Man, here in Babylon, because not everybody want to come to Babylon, but they do watch Babylon.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On how it's happening, what's going on, what's popular over here, what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Because it is, you best believe it is some people that don't want to come here. You know? But we do influence the earth, though.
Straight up.
Not we, but Babylon the Great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Influence the earth. And, you know what I'm saying? Israel, we the salt of the earth.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, majority of Israel is here in Babylon the Great.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why, you know what I'm saying? They watch us. You know what I'm saying? All these other countries watch us. All other nations watch Jake. You know what I'm saying? Listen to our music. Don't understand our language. I seen a video of a very powerful cartel member didn't speak a lick of English, holding up money, listening to Future. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know, they know Jay got that swag, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got that, even though they Israel as well, but you know, Jay, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got that swag. We make everybody want to copy us.
Uh-huh. So yeah. Salawam to my mom, daughter Yahweh. I think she on yours, maybe.
Probably from earlier. Let me go back. Oh yeah. See it been on here. Shalom, everybody.
Shalom, Yahweh Shem outside
Yahweh Shem
Barakatah.
outside Barakatah. Right?
So yeah, the wickedness exceedingly polluting the earth in the sins of this place, America, as well as the rest of the world, but more so America, they reached unto heaven.
Down here acting a fool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lord, like, oh man, I gotta knock them off, man.
Yeah.
They didn't took it too far, man.
Uh-huh.
Took it too far. All right. Precept. Next precept is coming from Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 13.
All right, bet.
Right? And it reads, "Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant."
So yeah, Lord said the sins, the iniquities of this place reached unto heaven. The Lord said the iniquity is like a breach that's ready to fall. And when we read this in the NLT, it reads, "Calamity will come upon you suddenly like a bulging wall that burst and falls." So if you see people, we're like, it's a flood, they trying to hold the door closed, but the water gushing through, and then the floods just push the door open. Well, that's the iniquity of our people. You know, it done swelled up.
This thing finna get out of hand real fast, man.
Yep, it says at an instant it will collapse and come crashing down on you. And what's that collapse and the crashing down on you? That's the judgment. That's the fires that's been sent on the earth. So yeah, the iniquity of this place is like a balloon. The more and more water or air you put into it, hey, then it's gonna pop.
Eventually it's gonna give out.
Yep. Something gotta be done.
All right. And you know how Babylon is so strong, considered to be a strong and mighty country. You know, right now, and you know, for those who don't have eyes to see and ears to hear, they think everything's still good.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Y'all Shem Yahweh finna break this once powerful place, you know, to a million pieces.
Yeah.
On the world stage, man, and everybody gonna be like, damn, Babylon done fell for real, man. You know how like they say, oh man, he done fell off.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, anytime somebody be like, he done fell off, 9 times out of 10, nothing good comes after that you say about that place.
Oh
or that
yeah,
person.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, man. He a one-hit wonder. He done fell off.
Oh, yeah,
But you don't
yeah.
say that and then go start looking for new music or buying CDs for that person once you say they done fell off.
Yeah.
And when Babylon fall off, everybody gonna treat him just like they treat him like the world do. You fall off, don't nobody want nothing to do with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Now we can beat you up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the nation's gonna be doing that.
Hell yeah.
Isaiah 14 has thou become weak as weak.
Mhm.
Is this the main? And like you say, people think they're in a good case because America is still cool right now. But you should know something coming.
You gotta know.
This place is evil. The Lord said her iniquity reached unto heaven. It's like a breach that's ready to fall. That's the equivalent of you being with somebody in the world. He a trap star, a dope dealer, a pimp, a prostitute, a hustler, a killer.
Yeah.
You know, he got all this money and all this good stuff going for him, but you know his day coming.
Yep.
Same with America.
Yep.
He done so much, and it's all gonna fall back on him. Same with America.
And like that illustration you just gave, you know, it's a certain matter of time for his judgment meet him. You know what I'm saying? And we sitting back looking at Babylon the Great being the dope dealer, the killer, the hustler. You know what I'm saying? The pimp.
Oh, and
you know what I'm
usually,
saying? We know it that they coming.
yeah, and usually, like in a neighborhood or city where the crime rate is super high, it's usually individuals that's key players to the reason why it's so high. Well, the Lord said the earth is exceedingly polluted with wickedness. America is that individual that's pumping out wickedness throughout all of the earth.
And wherever they go.
Yup, you know that influence. Check out America, hey, a lot of the wickedness of the earth ain't gonna continue.
Right.
Things will continue, but it's not gonna be exceedingly polluted.
Cut the head off the snake.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get back to it. All right, next precept coming from Revelation chapter 18 and verse 6. And it reads, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled to her double.
Yeah, so the Lord said, you know, her sins, her iniquities reach up to heaven. You know, the iniquity is like a breach that's ready to fall. It's all gonna come crashing down at an instant. Well, the Lord is gonna send evils on the earth for the wickedness that's taking place. Whatever level that the wickedness at, Yahweh Shai gonna send fire to match that wickedness.
Right. Come on.
But Yahweh Shai gonna send extra. Because what did he say? Reward her even as she has rewarded you. That's that even exchange. But the Lord goes on to say, double unto her, double according to her works. So all the wickedness that Esau has done, and we're gonna talk about America specifically, the Lord gonna give her a double dose of judgment. Think about all the wickedness, things we know, the things we don't know. Well, when the famine come out and people eating one another, when the blackout happen, when the nuclear missiles come, we gonna know that's double judgment for the great whore America. That's the judgment that's gonna come out. That's gonna let you know how evil the earth is. That's gonna let you know the level of wickedness in the earth. We're gonna see it play out double in judgment.
And it's kind of like a kid being sick. They gotta drink some nasty medicine, you know, but you know what I'm saying, for all the, you know what I'm saying, wickedness that these devils done did, you know what I'm saying, throughout the four corners of the earth, you know what I'm saying, they that sick kid that gotta take double, you know what I'm saying, of that nasty medicine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But this medicine ain't gonna so much heal them, you know what I'm saying, this medicine gonna heal the earth, not so much as them.
Hey, that medicine of fire ultimately.
Oh yeah.
It's like with cancer, you get radiotherapy. That's a form of fire. Oh, like somebody who go on trial for their crimes, and they get like 6 consecutive life sentences.
Oh yeah.
Well, with those 6 consecutive life sentences, that declares the level of wickedness that they partook in. Same with America. So the slain of the Lord be from one earth to the other. That lets you know the wickedness, the level of wickedness that was here in the earth. It was declared by the death that the Lord sent to the earth through the fire. You know, that's the famine, the sword, the pestilence, and the nuclear destruction. So like, damn, 7.5 billion people died. That was a wicked place.
That had, man, like you said, you gotta send the evils to match the wickedness that's going on, man. Damn, that's a lot of people. But we know that it's gonna continue to happen. You know what I'm saying? Now we ain't seen nothing yet, man.
Ain't seen
You know what I'm
nothing.
saying? I ain't seen nothing, bro.
We barely in the time of the greater evil.
Right. When it comes to that, when you'll know when it's so many dead bodies, like the scripture says, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like dumb. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know when the death when the death toll up like that. When the death toll up to the point where like people we just stepping over dead bodies. That's a whole different type of death right there, man.
Hey,
You know?
that's tight, because I think like that earthquake in Syria with the 50,000, I think the flooding, that's like 20,000. The other earthquake, I know they were saying like they didn't have enough places to put the dead bodies.
Oh yeah.
So that's cool. That's a good indicator on what level of evil you in for your area. If it ain't dead bodies out on the ground like dung yet, you know, that means evils are still increasing or growing in your area. But the evil's gonna grow where you at.
It's gonna get to that point.
You know, you ain't gonna have to ask a question. I remember the brother Ra'ai, he said, you know, when you in Jacob's trouble, you ain't gonna have to ask. He said, if you got a question, you ain't in it yet.
Right. Hell no. And just think about it, man. You think we gonna be trying to break down, you know what I'm saying, precepts to somebody who in Jacob's trouble who wasn't hearkening? You know what I'm saying? Who thought this was a game? Oh man, no. You scared because you're supposed to be scared. It's your time to be scared now. You know? You had an opportunity where you was living your life like it was golden. You ain't have no reason to be scared. But this is the time for you to be scared. You know? A time for everything.
Man, that's gold. Let's get Revelation 18:7 real quick.
All right.
You know, like the brother said, you know, people still glorifying themselves. Got the first world privileges, living their life like gold. You know, they not in fear right now. They not scared. But that time coming. And whatever, like we say, the level of iniquity, the Lord gonna send fire or evils upon the earth to match that iniquity.
Yep.
Well, what level of comfortability in the privileges that you have here in America, the Lord gonna send so much torment and sorrow to match the good things you had in life.
All right, I got that in Revelation for you.
Oh yeah.
Book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 7. And it reads, how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow.
That's the mind frame of the white man. But if you Israelites feel like that about America in your life here in this place, you got to think of the Esau.
Right.
You liken it to him.
Right. You want to be here for 200 more years.
Yeah, so look at how comfortable we can live. And we're not talking about us. We still under the curses. We're talking about your elite entertainers and athletes, those who sit at the top. Get their level of comfortableness, the Lord gonna match that with torment and suffering. And that's gonna be to all the people. And that's the fires that Yahushua is sending upon the earth. It's gonna be to take away no comfortabilities, and it's gonna be for judgment.
And you know what? Another thing is that I just know that question gonna be getting asked all throughout the four corners of the earth, man. what's going on and why is this happening?
Oh,
You
man.
know, like, can you imagine how many times that's gonna be said through people's mouth, man, and they thinking, what's going on? Why is this happening?
The what, where, when, and why.
Right? Can you imagine somebody praying to Jesus Christ in that time? Like sincerely praying to Jesus Christ, thinking that he finna come save you.
And you know why y'all need to do away with Jesus? If you gotta ask Jesus where, what, when, and why, Jesus should have prepared you.
Right. Yeah.
Jesus ain't prepare you, so you need to leave him alone.
Right.
You gotta be asking why in Jesus' name.
And it's in here. You know what I'm saying? Saying that, you know, we know that stuff that's gonna happen. People are gonna be calling on the name Jesus. Jesus gonna leave you hanging.
Uh-huh.
Man, he about to leave you hanging, man.
Wicked men understand not judgment.
Yep.
So Jesus and everybody that believe on him is wicked. You should understand these things.
You know how much anger that could possibly steer up the Lord when he doing all these things around you, death, miracles, and you that person that's still calling on Jesus.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like the anger that he would have with a person?
Uh-huh.
You know, like every time I see you, I claim we friends, but every time I see you, I'm calling you somebody else's name. Every damn time. You just gave me car broke down. You gave me a ride home, and when you dropped me off at home, I tell you, thanks, Billy Johnson, and hop out the car. You know, you're gonna be like, man, what's wrong with this dude, man?
So, yeah.
You know, and that's how it's gonna go down, man.
Yeah, that's disrespect.
So that's why we are so blessed to have the names, man. So blessed to have these names, man. You know, we gotta keep on pushing, man. Lord willing, we are part of that elect number, man, that's gonna make it all the way to the end and be saved. You know, because I know that's my heart's wish, man.
Yeah, straight up. So yeah, the Lord is going to reward this place double for all our iniquity, not just America and Esau, 2/3 of our people.
Yeah.
You're gonna be part of that double portion of judgment that's coming on the earth through many forms.
All right, getting back to it. Next precept is coming from the book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and verse 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it out, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
So evil gonna come upon thee. Everybody that's not part of the elect, you're not gonna know from where it came from. And the people that still thinking they in a good case because prophecy ain't came to their doorstep yet, well, that's because the evils are growing upon the earth. They just ain't hit your area or hit you.
The fire ain't got to that point yet.
Yup, perfect. Yeah, that's cold. Fire ain't got to that point yet. And with that fire, the evils are coming. And when it do, you ain't gonna know from where it came. Like the brother said, we see the fire from afar off while it was small.
Yep. For those unbelievers, you know, the 2/3 of our people, you know, we looking at them from afar saying, man, by the time that fire makes it to them, oh man, it's gonna devour them.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
You
no
know?
escape.
There ain't gonna be no way up out of
And
there.
that's why the scriptures say you ain't gonna be able to put it off.
Yep.
And it's gonna be suddenly. And that's usually fires. With people that miss the early warning signs, the smoke detectors,
Smoke
the
detectors.
smoke.
Yep.
Somehow they don't see the things ablaze. Next thing you know, just the whole left side of the house on fire.
Looking over the shortages, might be an electrical fire.
Oh yes, the spark.
Sparks, you know. Appliances not working when you plug it in that socket.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, you look right over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't none of them sockets work. Just use this one. You know.
That's an early warning sign.
Yep.
Same so now. It's gonna suddenly come upon you.
All right. Next precept is coming from 2nd Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 21. And it reads, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
We still in that time because there's inflation but hyperinflation ain't in full effect yet.
Right.
So things are more expensive, but for the most part, most things are still affordable. Things that you'll need to get out the grocery store, at least.
The burgers last
See? Ain't perfect example. They had 1 cent and 50 cent burgers. So
Right.
people think themselves to be in good case
week. Right.
because victuals food are so cheap. That's what people say.
So
The brothers
cheap.
are so cheap.
So
Let me
cheap.
get 15 of them.
Right. Like they said, gas used to be a nickel. A burger ain't never been no 50 cents. Bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
A burger for 50 cents, bro. You wake up the next day, you know what I'm saying? A whole head growing out the top of your head, man, from eating all that mystery meat, bro. You don't know. I think it was something in that meat, man.
Man, got an antler growing. I don't know
Right.
if you remember that old Cat Williams comedy. He said you done got the clone chicken. I think he said it was 50 cents.
Oh, yeah?
He said you wonder why your baby girl wake up in the morning mooing.
Right.
Got an antler growing.
Right. Hey, same thing. That Popeye's chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
Popeye's chicken sandwich, man. Hey. Say, man, they cloned Tyrone. Like they was put
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
in the food,
Uh-huh.
you know. And here we are.
Yeah, so because things are cheap and affordable, you know, people think everything is good. That's the equivalent around you. Being around a hardcore criminal, everything good for him. So you think you're in a good case. But when he get caught up, you gonna get caught up.
Right. All right. Next one is coming from 2nd Idris, chapter 16 and verse 18.
And then
We just,
we gotta finish that precept real quick.
oh, we didn't finish it?
My
Okay.
bad. It's
Oh, no, you good. My bad. 16 to 21. Oh, I thought I finished it. Oh, my bad. Salakia. I'll get it from the beginning.
all right, good.
Salakia for that. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even them, Salakia, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Yeah, so people think everything is all right because everything is all right.
Right.
Or the evils are growing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why we just read, you know, evil gonna suddenly come upon you and you're not gonna know from where it came. You're not gonna be able to put it off. So no, everything ain't all right. Everything ain't good. The evils are growing. You know, the famine, the sword, the pestilence, and even the nuclear destruction. We got some articles we're gonna get in a minute to show cases and examples of evils growing upon the earth. And then one of those evils, it says confusion. Luke the 21st chapter said people gonna be perplexed, asking who, what, where, when, and why. And people not having a clue, and people gonna have no hope and see no way out. And in other words, they're gonna feel like they got nothing to lose.
Yep.
And we know them be some dangerous individuals.
Yeah, when they ain't got nothing to lose. They'll do anything to you, do anything to themselves.
Yep.
Hey.
And that's why you got the mass shooters.
Yep.
So they ain't got nothing else to lose. They go off everybody and then off themselves. Gonna be a lot of that going on.
That's a part of the fire.
Yep. That's gonna be sent to your area.
And look, that could, and we don't, of course, we don't know the day and the hour, but these things can pop off. These things can pop off at any second. You know, you got possible government shutdown. Putin, they claiming Putin gonna be doing his simulation October the 3rd. You know, that thing happening with October the 4th.
Oh yeah.
You know, the car industry didn't slow down.
Yeah.
I have yesterday while I was at captivity, for the first time I spoke to somebody, Edomite, who was like, they've been affected by the strike in Hollywood. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
In Hollywood?
In Hollywood.
I don't know what that affects.
Yeah, you know they shutting down. They ain't making movies and stuff.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, I wanted to ask more questions, but I didn't. But yes, he was like, that's why she in a predicament that she in. You know what I'm saying? Her page.
So she's an entertainer.
She either entertainer, work for the
Right there,
industry,
but she
something like
getting
that. Hell yeah.
Hey, so everybody gonna be affected.
Everybody gonna be affected, man. Ain't nobody cool enough to look over this one. This one, your money can't get you out of. Cause you know, like when Jake go through things, and you just be like, man, if I just had money, I wouldn't have to deal with all this. No, man, this one right here it's worldly. It's Babylon proof. You know what I'm saying? Your money can't save you. You being nice can't save you. Ooh, your positions can't save you.
You get Ecclesiastes 7 and 12. And that's those. Because again, beginning of the lesson, Yahweh Shah come to send fire on the earth. That don't mean just the poor and the middle class, but especially the rich and those who are proud and walk in great pride because they are rich.
Right.
Those who say thank the Lord because we are rich. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Yeah, so yeah, your money, your position ain't gonna be able to get you out of this one.
You said Ecclesiastes.
7 and 12.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it.
So wisdom and money can protect you in a lot of certain situations. But the difference with wisdom and knowledge is that it gives life. It preserves your life. It saves your life. Money can't do that. And it saves your life from what? Ultimately from judgment. You know, money can't save you from the Lord's judgment. This fire that Yahweh Shai is sending upon the earth. It's no way you're getting out of this.
Right. And that man ain't made nothing that can get you up out of this one.
Nope, Elon Musk and Bill Gates. They got space hotels.
Right.
They might be watching the nuclear destruction with us.
Right.
So they get zapped and they fall down there too.
Until them doors get ripped off the hinges, we put, you know what I'm saying? Nah, y'all come with us, man.
Oh yeah,
Y'all come with us.
Yeah.
Why would we definitely, y'all the first fruit.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gonna see it all go down like the elixir go down. All right. Picking back up, next precept is coming from 2nd Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famines and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Yeah, not just evils, but remember, greater evils are going to be done.
Right.
The evils are going upon the earth while things are still somewhat all right now.
Right.
But what you going to do when them greater evils come? What you going to do?
Right. Does the world even know what a greater evil look like right now?
Man, not these Americans, you know, these other countries, they have it harder. They got more, well, first they got to deal with Esau in their country.
Yep.
So these are other countries, to a certain degree, they already experienced greater evils through Esau, but not you Americans.
Not you prideful Americans, because guess what? The evil that they see right now is they can't take no more than it. You know
Oh man, people losing it right now.
They can't take no more than what they getting right now. So just how much more when y'all about Shimmy Yahweh Shai ding this thing, you know what I'm saying, to be at that point. You know, well, everybody gonna be out. Ain't nobody cool enough to get past this one right here, man.
Yeah.
Unless you was smart enough to, you know what I'm saying, to seek how about Shimmy Yahweh Shai, you know what I'm saying, when you had an opportunity to.
Yep, because of that, Yeah, what you gonna do when the evil shall come? That's a good question. That should be a future lesson. Well, I'm trying to figure out if they from Ethiopia or Sudan or something.
That's what I was looking at too. Like you start seeing all these new faces out here and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, man, this place about to be invaded. But you know, a lot of the and another thing is these people coming over here for their judgment too.
Oh yeah. Hey, like how the sun just creep up on us.
Yeah.
Hey, one moment we in the shade, next moment we not. That's the same as judgment. especially if you don't see the early warning signs for seeing the fire when it's just a flame and a spark.
Right. Paying attention to it all, you know, because even before the fire gears, the people, some people be like, something's burning.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? See, we the ones standing up here telling y'all, hey man,
burning,
something
man.
is burning.
Something cooking.
It's burning. And when you see what we see, it's gonna be too late, man. But whether if you get saved or not, the fire is coming, man. It's already burning. This ain't something that's finna start. Hey man, it's already here, man. And the day of the Lord gonna be a dark day, man. It's gonna be a dark day.
Dark in multiple senses.
Scared as hell. You know, but you know, we scared now. You know, we ain't waiting for that day to come. Just think about it, man. That's just like somebody just put you in if you walking through your house at night with all the lights off, you pretty much can guide yourself to where you need to be, right? But if you wake up in somebody else's crib, it's pitch black, man, you gonna be lost. You ain't gonna have, you gonna just be like, man, I can't see nothing, I don't know where I'm at. So just think about, you know what I'm saying, the day of the Lord hitting, bam, at its highest peak.
Yeah.
These people finna be walking in gross darkness, man.
Hey, that's cold too, because how you say, you wake up with somebody else, it's unfamiliar, you don't recognize. That's gonna be a miracle. The same city streets that you walk outside your house and see, man, you ain't gonna even recognize it.
Right.
Because the evil's gonna grow so much upon the earth. But like, damn, is this the same America where I used to walk my poodle, go to work, have cookouts?
Think you stepped in a time machine.
You ain't gonna recognize this place.
Yeah, and you ain't gonna be able to recognize some of the people either.
Oh, that's the reason the place ain't gonna be recognizable is because of the people.
Yep.
The people and what they doing.
Yep. These people finna lose it, bro.
Oh, not to mention, we're gonna have wild animals on the loose.
Come on, man.
That's another growing evil as well.
Holes, big old craters opening up in the ground.
Oh yeah.
You know, like just everything. No food, no water. You know what I'm saying? Light poles falling on people. Yeah, everything. Brakes going out in the car. All right, next precept is coming from Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 25. And it reads, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Yeah, so evils are growing upon the earth. Great mourning, great sorrow, great death, great famine, great sword. What you gonna do when these evils come? Because the Lord said only destruction coming, you gonna seek peace, there ain't gonna be no peace. So somebody simple-minded, they're gonna try to find a way out. There's gonna be no way out.
Right, ain't no way out, man.
It ain't gonna be no peace that you can run to. So what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere for you to go to? They gonna do any and everything, but still call on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh.
Like that Bone song, tell me what you gonna do when ain't nowhere to run.
That's
when
cold.
Judgment come for you.
Dang, that's cold.
For real. What you gonna do, man? If Yahweh Bashim Yahweh didn't create a safe place for you, what you gonna do? Like, you know, you ask the average American, they won't have no answer because they don't think like that.
Like,
You know
people
what I'm
don't
saying?
consider.
People don't consider, you know? They thinking like they can't wait to see what the city that they live in look like 10 years from now.
Yeah.
Like, Lord, please don't let us be here 10 years from now. Man, being up under this devil, man, just everything vexing.
Yep.
Everything is vexing, man.
And that's how it should be. Like you say, we telling the people that something burning.
Yeah.
Well, when you in a house fire, that smoke get unbearable.
Yep.
And that's living here in America. It's becoming unbearable because of the people, the wickedness, things that's going on.
It's unbearable. Some of the things you see that's happening, the things that's coming out, the laws being passed, the way certain people are, it's like, man.
Oh, them Trinity laws. That's evil's going upon the earth.
Yep.
They say
Man,
They say we queer and we here. We coming for your children.
Yep, I had a dream months ago, probably like a year ago, that it was a serious offense to even offend them. You know what I'm saying?
That's an evil thing too.
Oh, I'm talking about like soon as you offend them,
You in trouble.
That police call coming right now, like as if you committed a serious crime. That was that's what I had seen in my dream, man.
Yeah, that stuff's sick. We gonna get this. I'm gonna grab this real quick.
Oh, come on.
This is my cousin. Yasser Allah 144. Psalms 137 and 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be, thy rewarder be, as thou hast served us. So yeah, Babylon's gonna have, the Lord's gonna reward Babylon, America, Esau, Edom, double according to her works.
Yep.
She'll get that double dose of judgment. And we're gonna take part of her judgment, which we're gonna get into it. Judah being a terror unto Egypt.
Oh, yes.
But after the nuclear destruction, we're gonna be snatching these devils up out their underground bunkers, breaking them down from their space hotels, putting them in chains. Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteous delivereth from death. Like we just got, wisdom preserve your life when money don't. And that wisdom is how you're gonna be counted righteous. So your riches not gonna profit or benefit you, from this fire that's coming.
Right.
And that's the spirit too. When your house literally on fire, ain't nothing you can do to put the fire out.
You definitely can't offer the fire money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, if you go out, man, you can have this money, man.
And if anything's gonna make the fire bigger.
Right. The fire gonna take that and freaking grow from it.
Yep.
I'll take you and the money.
Yeah. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own. So what's the righteousness of the perfect? We're not perfect in the flesh, but we're perfect in understanding.
Right.
Perfect in wisdom.
Yep.
That's what's going to direct our way. But the wicked shall fall by his own. By his own what? His own way of thinking. By his own wisdom is he going to fall. Hey, Shalom. And that, to the brother Thahawam Live.
Shalom, shalom.
Bashim Yahshai Barakatah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
All right. Getting back to precept we left off was Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 5. Thus says the Lord Yahweh thy power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come.
Yeah, we just read, evils are going upon the earth. What should you do when the evils come for you?
Right.
Lord said destruction only coming and no peace. And that's why he said evil and only evil. Because somebody else, they're going to be looking for peace. They're going to be looking for things to clear.
Right.
Hey, it ain't going to never clear. It's just going to continue to grow.
Right.
The fire, the troubles in the earth, going to morph to the nuclear destruction.
People still waiting for things to go back to normal way back from the C-19.
But yeah, people...
And that's what I do in my captivity. I scare their ass. They be like, I don't know what's going on in the world. And I just be like, I know. It's like we have to use to things not being normal. Get used to I would say this right here. Unnormal is the new normal. I know. I be like, I honestly don't think it's gonna ever go back to the way that things used to be, man. Yeah. I know, but we just gotta hope. Yeah.
And see, yeah, just be in a house fire and just hope that the house fire is gonna go out.
Right.
See how that do.
See how that work for you.
Yeah, that's what our people gonna be doing.
The house on fire, blazing. You and your cone. You done drop down to your knees praying to Jesus to put the fire out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see. So we're gonna see you after the fire and see how did that work out for you.
Straight up. Bargaining with the Lord. Lord, I'm gonna put all my money in church. Lord said the money not gonna profit you in the day of the Lord's wrath.
Burn that church. He gonna burn that church up and that money.
And which, yeah.
I always thought that was like a police officer.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did too.
All right, where we at? Second Esdras. Yeah, 16. Next precept is coming from the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, and verse 15. No, 22, starting at verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. 23. You want me to keep going or hold on?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be washed, and the cities shall be cast down.
So yeah, the Lord put the question through Ezra, what should you do when these evils come?
Right.
Lord said evil and only evil is coming through Ezekiel. Well, we can tell you what most of the people are gonna do. They're gonna be dung upon the earth. Yeah, many gonna perish. Well, that many, that like the brother I've always say, that word many in the scriptures is an understatement. That many, it don't mean that 100,000 people gonna die from the sword and the famine. It don't mean 1 million people gonna die from the sword and the famine, but the majority of the people, like 98, 99 point some percent, that's how many gonna die by the sword and the famine. And that sword includes the pestilence. You know, because Esau can go to war with you through his illnesses. That's why it's a phrase called biological warfare. You know, these different illnesses like HIV, that's just a microscopic army that's invading your body, killing you softly.
Slowly. Okay. Next precept is coming from the book of Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 5. And it reads, and the waters shall fail from the sea, and the river. What's that?
Hey. Oh yeah. Yeah. So man, we really going into prophecy, because like a lot of Christian churches don't go into prophecy. And prophecy pretty much has it that the Lord's going to destroy America. So pretty much going to be a plan blackout. And then we also showing pictures of scripture that the Lord is going to destroy America to save his people, like the saved from the land of Egypt. And the Lord's people would be the African Americans, the Latin Americans of South Central and North America, and the Native Americans. And that the Lord is going to destroy America like he destroyed Egypt. And that's going to play out by famines, killer diseases. The dot is going to collapse. And ultimately, it's going to be topped off by fire. It's not going to be hell underground. Hell is what's taught by. Oh, yep. Oh, thank you.
Oh, we have a car.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We have a car.
Oh, God, no, we just be here. Anybody can pull up anytime and ask questions.
Yeah, I thought so. I was just making sure. Show it. We're going to show you this right here.
That these are the lost 12 tribes of Israel. This is what the world calls us, and this is what the Lord called us in the Bible. So you would be Issachar. So because Mexican is not in the Bible, the Lord didn't call us that. And before Mexican people was in Mexico, you know where y'all came from before that? If y'all the Lord's people, that means y'all came from Israel. So the scriptures, they say that once upon a time that the northern kingdom, the Latin, what you call Hispanics or whatever, they came to North.
These are the 12 tribes, right?
Yeah, these are the 12 tribes.
And
These are the true Israelites, God's chosen people. And these are the true Jews.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is what we go by today, which the Lord didn't call us any of those things. And we got some pictures to go with it. You got David, Moses.
Yeah, Haitians, yeah. They are, let me show you up here. Levi. That's why over there in Haiti, you see they going through turmoil. Those were the Levitical priests, Levites. And they went out to it. That's why the Lord punishes them like that. That's why.
And this one too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's why,
Issachar.
you know what they did? They had this video, right? And what they did, they had this pitchfork. The devil on Jesus. He says on the floor. You know that's not right. So, guess what happened to Brazil? A flood.
Oh dang.
Yeah, destruction.
Oh yeah, you seen the one where I think it might have been Brazil. They had a statue of Jesus
Yeah.
and the lightning struck it.
Yeah.
So who the world calls Jesus? Well, he's not a white man. I think if he's an Israelite, that means he would look like his people. If we're the Israelites. So this would be a more accurate depiction of him.
Yeah, exactly.
He would be a so-called black man.
Yeah.
And we got some actual pictures right here. A more accurate depiction. And that's what the book of Revelation is about. Revelation means to reveal. So when the Lord comes back, his true image is going to be revealed. And also his true people. Because Revelation 2 and 9 say, I know the blasphemy of them who say they are Jews and are not. So the people who the world accepts to be the Jews or the Israelis, they not the Lord's people. The Lord says they're the synagogue of Satan.
So do y'all pray for the country?
So we don't pray for the country, but we pray for our people.
Well, yeah.
Because
I pray for them. Every one of our race.
So-
Because they're using us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're using us, the Hispanic people, the black people, and they're letting us look like fools.
Let me show you this real quick. So the reason we know that we the Lord's people, because when we come to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, you familiar with the Bible?
Yeah.
So when the Lord brung us, come stand in the shade. I don't want you to, I stand in the sun. So when the Lord brung us out of Egypt, the Lord gave us the laws and the commandments. He said, you obey me, I'll bless you. But it's the flip side. Let's get this in verse 15.
I'm so proud of you guys. You're young and you're out here.
Thank you. So this is Deuteronomy 28:15. It reads, it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord. So if we don't follow his laws and commandments, he says, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. So the reason they using us, we built America, y'all rebuilding America, meaning y'all.
Y'all play a part of it.
Yep.
They use us for their, yeah, exactly. And then they don't do for us.
Yep. So Deuteronomy 28:30, it says, thou shalt betroth a wife, but another man shall lie with her. But this is the point right here. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. So we building up America,
We have to
have to clean it up, but we don't get to receive the benefits of what we put into this place.
never got on it.
Yep, and the reason we at the bottom is because we disobeyed the Lord.
I know.
But
That's so true.
so we being punished, but the good thing about a punishment, they don't last forever. So how the Lord destroyed Egypt for oppressing his people, the Lord's gonna do that to America. So when we see the grocery stores go empty, the power go out, we're gonna see, that's the title of the lesson, growing evils. The evils are gonna grow here in America. Well, that's the Lord taking out our oppressor. Well, he's gonna preserve us.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, one thing you gotta real quick, you got to remember the true names of the Lord. So the name of the Most High would be Yahweh. The name of the Son would be Yahweh Shai. I don't know if you know about the, I think it's the Lost Luna Stone. I think it's in either New Mexico or Arizona. But Mexicans used to own New Mexico and Arizona. They got Hebrew writing down there that your ancestors wrote, and they got the name Yahweh written in stone. So it's not Jehovah, it's not Jesus, it's not Yahweh. You gotta remember, you said it good, Yahweh. Can you say Yahweh Shai? So that would be the two names of the Son, the Father and the Son. So when things go to hell in America, praise to those names, and the Lord will be with you. Everybody that's praying on the incorrect name, they're not gonna make it. The Lord not gonna answer their prayers.
I was there.
Yeah, we was all we was wicked at one point.
Yeah,
We woke up to this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
and then it's a big thing that's coming to the earth. You know about the mark of the
Yes,
beast.
I do.
Can you get Revelation 13:16? So the brother gonna read a scripture for you real quick. Yep, we gonna show why Elon Musk is so relevant. You know, he's I forget the word. He's a whiz with his technology. What's the word? I can't think. He's a smart, a genius with his technology. Technology in the Bible. Grab that real quick.
Look at Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. He called them all, both small and great, which are poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their forehead.
Or in the foreheads. So America, they want to microchip the people. This microchip will be your digital key, ID, and wallet. So the dollar gonna collapse. So we working, getting a paycheck every 2 weeks. One day the money's gonna be worthless because you know the value of the dollar is decreasing. The BRICS currency is gonna come. That's gonna do away with the dollar.
I hope I'm gone by
Oh, you
Hey.
gotta be here and be saved from this.
So-
then. Well, yeah, because it will rapture.
No, we ain't gonna rapture. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna save his elect. No matter how bad he get here, the elect are gonna be saved. You know what I'm saying? From them troublesome times. But a lot of people not. 2/3 of our people who ain't come back to their power when they had an opportunity. That's why that's where you gonna meet your judgment. You know?
Zechariah 13:8.
Yeah,
So
I
the-
wanna be here.
so-
I wanna be here.
Do you really?
So the reason we know the rapture, so the Lord is going to gather his people to come up. It's not going to be before it gets bad. We're going to be here during the bad times. If you think of the Israelites in Egypt, they was there when the plagues was going on. But the plagues didn't touch them. They walked,
Yeah,
the Lord,
they walked through it.
yep, they got brought through it. They got brought through the water as well.
What's Zechariah what?
13:8.
I don't want that on my head.
No,
Don't take it.
if we get this, the Lord's going to destroy us with nuclear fire. Check this out. So this how we know we're not going.
Did y'all get the,
Don't say that word.
We know what you're talking about.
They'll cut our video. They'll take our video down.
Hold on, we
The
didn't
jump
get it.
shot.
The
Yeah.
the C1.
yeah.
No, we didn't get it. Yeah, don't ever get that. So it's gonna come a point they're gonna force people to get this, and the people who don't get it, they're gonna possibly get killed. If people death camps, they probably killed. It's better off dying for the sake of the Lord, because those who die gonna be the first ones to get brought up.
Right.
Yep, 8 and 9. Check this out.
Zechariah chapter 13 is going and it shall prove past that all the wicked according therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
So yeah, why everybody else is dying, we're gonna remain here being saved because we believe on Yahweh when Yahweh shine. This is the point right here. Check this out.
Man, I will bring the third point through the fire.
So we're gonna be brought through the fire.
Try me as gold is tried. They shall call on my name.
called for his name. So we're gonna be preserved from everything that's going on. This is gonna be the
What's your
simplest.
name? You riding by, and I'm trying to get your attention instead of saying the way I say, Billy, you gonna keep on driving. I ain't
We're
calling.
connected, yeah.
So when you praying
To God.
to Yahweh Shemi Awashai, when you saying words like God and Jesus, we don't hear that. We don't hear that at all. We call them deaf ears. So the thing is, the Lord is
Take a picture of it, man. You have your phone?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, take this one and take this one so you can remember who you are according to the scripture and your brothers and sisters.
If you want, you got YouTube, you can do our YouTube
What's your
channel.
YouTube?
Hope, Grace, and Mercy. Or Hope, Grace, and Mercy. 144.
And Mercy, the world and
The symbol Mercy. I mean, the symbol Mercy. The lion.
Hey, that's the spirit to the brother True Jew. You posted Ezekiel 7:25. That was part of our lesson plan too. Hey, Lord willing, great minds think alike. No serving the Lord with one consent. Okay. Hey, also, you ever got a question, you can type in the comments. Okay, yes. That's my big screenshot, right?
You just hold this button and the button. You can also go on YouTube. All right, sister. The Lord love you enough to give you an opportunity to hear this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So you ain't gonna be able to say, I didn't know. You're gonna say, hey, I see my prophets out there.
And one more thing before you go, you know how you just prayed, the Lord said he's gonna bring us through the fire. That fire is gonna come by nuclear missiles. You know about the war with Ukraine and Russia? America, that war is gonna come to America soon. You know, America has been destroying and bombing all these other countries for so long. Well, the Lord will have all these countries destroy America. So that's why we don't pray for America, or we pray for ourselves and our people.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, when I pray for America, it's really not the.
and then you gotta understand, the Lord is only coming to save his people. Because when he went to Egypt, he saved only his people. Christianity taught us that salvation is for everybody. That's not true though. I'm gonna show you this last precept. You know why he's so special. Yep. So Isaiah 45:17, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Yep. And you shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without you. So Israel is the world that the Lord shall be saved. All right, everybody, thank you again. Have a good day.
Hey, that's beautiful, man. Like you got in your thumbnail, it says location is everything.
Oh, that's cold. Yeah.
That's what that sign say. The brother got it in his thumbnail. that sign says location is everything. You know, and that's why we supposed to be out here on these highways and hedges. You know what I'm saying? Compelling the children to come back to your house by Shimmy outside. If we were somewhere ducked off in a spot that was cool to us, then, you know, that sister wouldn't have saw us.
Yep.
You know? It's across sister pulled right up. You know what I'm saying? Rolled
Hey.
the window down.
And they gave us an offering too.
And gave us an offering as well. You know? Oh yeah, and I just got to tell what happened last week with that offering.
Oh,
and what happened when I went
yeah.
to the store. So we had got a Edomite had pulled up and gave us a $31 offering. So, you know, we got that offering, and then when camp was over with, I had to run to the store. And when I got to the store, it was an Edomite at the cash out at the cash register checking me out, and I didn't want something because of a price, and the Edomite deleted the wrong item. So he said, you know what, just hold on to that, and you take these too. So then, matter of fact, it was some beef bacon and two things of asparagus. So then I tried to get me some Texas made IPA beers. They was like two for like $9, you know. And he told me, but you can only buy them in a group of 6. So, you know, I was like, never mind, I don't want them. He said, you know what? Yeah, I'll put them back on the shelf for you. You know, he stuffed all that. He gave me like 5 items for free, you know. And then when I left that store, I had to go to Walmart to get cold charcoals for a barbecue. And when I got to the checkout register, I had 2 items. And the brother looked at me and just gave me a different total. He was like, yeah, your total is blah, blah, blah. And I looked at the total like, it's supposed to be more than that. He said the total again. I said, hey, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So I brought that up just to say, man, you know, Yahweh Shimmy outside, he gonna always provide, man. He gonna always provide for his elect. And that's what I'm constantly thinking about. Not doubting, but I just always just try to fathom what it's gonna be like for the Lord to provide for the elect in the time of Jacob's trouble and things like that. And I have been thinking about that all week heavy, even that same day. And guess what? It was just that thing right there that happened. Those 3 incidents that happened that, you know, Yahweh Shimmy outside, he can make a way out of anything, man.
I want to start on something. Can you read this real quick? We got it earlier. You're gonna read that, but I'm gonna flip it.
Okay. Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 11. And it reads, therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
So evil, desolation, gonna come upon the people suddenly. You ain't gonna know from where it came. We covered that already. But just as well as the blessings for the righteous, the blessings of the righteous gonna come upon us suddenly. We ain't gonna know from where it came. We don't know where that lady came from.
Right.
We don't know where the Edomite came from. The Lord can use anything and anybody to bless us. Like, brother don't even know where that price came from that he was just talking about.
Right.
Hey, the blessing just came up. We don't know why the brother did it. Hey, but that's how the Lord gonna provide.
And it was $7.
Oh, that's cold.
It was $7.
Cold.
Okay.
But that's how the blessings for the elect gonna be when everything else fails us. They're gonna be coming from any and everywhere. We not gonna see it.
Yep. And the same thing with Yahweh Shimmy Yahweh's protection. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be coming from all different places. You know what I'm saying? Just as the evils grow, his protection is gonna grow for a certain group of people as well.
Yeah, the evils grow. That may be a future lesson. The growing blessings. Something. The blessings gonna grow for the elect to match the growing evils.
Sure.
But the blessings is gonna always exceed the evils. That we don't be taken out in the evil.
Yeah, I'm down with that. All right, getting back to the lesson. Hey man, and it's just everything just so spiritual, man.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
like people coming up, and then it wasn't. And what was even beautiful, I probably said that word wrong. But what was more beautiful was that it was one of our people pulled up.
I'm glad you
You know
asked.
what
That
I'm
was
saying?
beautiful.
It was one of our people pulled up, inquiring about the truth. You
I
know?
love when Northern Kingdom come up.
Me too, man. I do too. I love when Northern Kingdom don't turn a blind ear at this. You know what I'm saying? They really. She was like, I don't know how I'm gonna remember the names. And she took a picture of it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Yahushua was black.
Yeah.
The other side, these northern kingdomers, they think they Edomites.
Yeah. They and hey, even if they think they even if they know they not Edomites, they want to be one.
Yeah, they want to.
They want to be one.
Yeah, they know they're not Edomites, but they still hate us.
Yeah, I had to rent my son a tuxedo last weekend, and it was a Issachar brother. Man, he was up in that tuxedo place talking like Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, bro.
Oh man.
I mean,
Ugly.
oh man, he was in there talking like a walking, talking textbook, man. Really? Like, man, come on, bro. Snap out of it, bro. Snap. Hey, man, that fire coming. You ain't gonna be able to talk like that in that fire, man.
Oh, you can't talk yourself about the fire.
Right. What we stopped off at? 19?
Is that Isaiah 19?
Isaiah 19, yeah.
Let's grab that. The brother True Jew got some stuff too.
Oh, yeah. You want me to grab it?
Let me see.
I looked up, I was like, damn, brother been lighting it up. The water for them pre-sales, bro.
Yeah, so we gonna start in a minute. He posted Ezekiel 7:25, destruction cometh, there shall be no peace. So we're gonna start at Ezekiel 7:26 in a minute.
We're gonna start there now, or you want me to grab this?
Let's grab this real quick.
Okay. The book of Isaiah, chapter 19 and verse 17.
You got 15 in there?
I just got 17. But 15, oh yeah. We already read 15? Okay, my bad. Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 15. And it reads, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do.
Ain't gonna be no work for Egypt, aka America. Like the brother said, some entertainers or directors or producers or writers, whatever in Hollywood, that they out of work right now. So this ain't just hitting the low and the middle class, hitting
Right.
everybody.
Hitting everybody, man.
Being small and great. You know, nobody gonna be exempt from this. That's gonna contribute to the growing of evil. It's not gonna be just the low, the poor and the middle class looting, trying to steal food. It's gonna be the high class trying to loot and rob and steal food. You know, it's gonna be them Google tech execs, all them, they gonna be in Family Dollar General trying to steal.
On an even playing field.
And speaking of the growing evils, those who saw the thumbnail, you have the state trooper in the background as he slowly creeps up. Hey, that's the growing evils.
Yep.
You know, you got all kind of people doing wickedness out here, but those who bringing out the word for righteous sake, well, matter of fact, let's get some of those articles.
Oh, okay,
Like, let's hit that CBS one again.
okay.
Then I think it was another one. Oh, I sent you that Target one.
Okay, I'll start with Target. All right. This says, and this article is coming from, is it Barron's?
Yeah, I think so,
It's
yeah.
an article coming from Barron's. It says, Target to close 9 stores across major cities, citing rise in theft.
So the rise in theft or the growing evils.
Yep.
The theft gonna contribute to violence and shortages, famines in America.
Yep.
But 9 Target stores are closing. That's gonna contribute to unemployment,
Yep.
lack of money, which also gonna contribute to famines.
Yep.
For people who can't provide, contributing to what? To more violence. That's the growing evils. No work in America. That's gonna contribute to the evils. They probably think I think they don't really think we out here with the word.
Oh,
Like we out here hustling in their face or something.
I had an Edomite cop pull up on me at that altar in Dallas that I be at.
Yeah.
He was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I'm teaching the word." He was like, "Oh, I thought you had a cape on," and smashed the gas on me real quick. I
Oh,
was like, okay.
Okay.
One
Yeah.
day, Lord willing, I'm gonna have a cape on.
And then when you smash up, gonna be
Yeah.
flying behind them.
Right, right.
With the doors up off that
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Take them out the car while the car's still moving.
So yeah, that's the growing evils. These different retail stores and supermarkets closed.
Yep. You want me to get the one by CVS?
Yeah, let's grab that again too.
All right, CVS says it will close 900 stores by the end of 2024. 10% of all its shops. 10% of all its shops as it moves to online strategy amid rampant increase in shoplifting.
The growing evils and increase in shoplifting.
Right.
And 900 stores closing.
900 stores.
Let's say it's 20 people in each CVS. That's 900 times 20 people without jobs, plus the other stores that's gonna be closing.
Yep.
So it's not like they're gonna find a job somewhere else. What the scripture says, it's gonna be no work for Egypt.
No work for Egypt.
No matter what your occupation is. Last lockdown they had the essential workers. Ain't gonna be no essential workers no more.
Right.
None ain't gonna be working around here. Especially in the blackout,
Man.
collapse of the dollar.
What? I was just finna say that, bro. Essential workers, man. What about when it ain't no money? The money ain't no good here.
Yep.
Man.
That's what contribute to the growing evils, famines, and violence.
People gonna be trying to bargain for food and stuff. You can't go to Walmart and try to trade them a microwave for a loaf of bread.
Yeah,
They gonna have a SWAT team in there.
yeah.
Ain't gonna be when they at the last of their rations, man, they gonna have military troops guarding their food.
Yeah.
Look at another one. Come get the word.
Hey, some evil that went on around here. We don't know what.
Oh yeah.
Let's hit let's
Them articles. Which one to do?
let's jump down to Isaiah 19 and 17 now.
Okay. The book of Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 17, and it reads, "And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he hath determined against it."
So yeah, that's another growing evil right here in America is Judah. The 2/3 of our people. Because why? All these stores are closing. There's gonna be no work for Egypt. Judah gonna eat somehow. All the kids we got. You know what I'm saying? So Judah gonna be a terror to Egypt. And we seeing that on a small level right now. Right now, they hitting the luxury places.
Yep.
They smashing the liquor stores. They smashing the Gucci and the Louis Vuitton store. They smashing the Apple iPhone store. Well, when there's no work for Egypt, they're not gonna be just looking for the privileges and the luxuries this place got to offer. They're gonna need the minimum.
They gonna be in your house smashing and grabbing.
Yep. When the stores and the CVS's go empty, well, the only place they can turn to is the houses of their neighbors.
Yep.
You American.
Yep.
Edomites and gated communities that people just know that y'all got it, and they're gonna be all over the place. Smash and grab, hey, that's gonna be in the neighborhood.
I had seen one of those doomsday preppers. He said when they take place, when they start looking to go in people's houses, it's gonna be the have-nots gonna be searching for the haves.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna leave. They know Tata Alicia's only got a certain amount of food in her house. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be so many people already on it. But then they gonna leave and they gonna go to them neighborhoods. They gonna always wonder why I could never live over here. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when the terror gonna start. Cause you know, even in this society right now, the average Edomite lock their door when Jake walk by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they turn the alarm on the way.
But man, just think about when this place is lawless, man.
Yeah.
And they gonna some of them gonna give up the ghost